The traditional type of cloning that most people would talk about is the sorts of cloning that produce dolly, and it involves expensive laboratory equipment, micro-manipulators and inverted microscopes and things. And so the progeny that the clone calves have to be expensive. This technique relies on an entirely different way of cloning. It's called handmade cloning, where we don't use any of this expensive equipment, and we use handheld microblades to dissect and reconstruct these cloned embryos. Dolly technology is 16 years old, and still it hasn't really been widely technology that's been widely disseminated throughout the industry. Mainly because of the cost. It's been too expensive, and it's also been too hit and miss. So this collaborative research with CQUniversity, we hope that we'll be able to commercialise this technology and to provide a technology that's affordable and that has consistently good results. Yeah, in fact, this whole farm here of the Hansons are pretty innovative producers, and so this cow here, she was the most expensive Brangus heifer bought in Australia at $20,000. We've used her, or they've used her and our IVF technology to produce many elite calves, and the little bull calf behind us is also one of her IVF calves. And then when we said that we were embarking on some cloning research, they volunteered to be a part of that research. And they were as surprised as we were when we were able to produce a clone pregnancy on our very second attempt. It's now 6 months on. The pregnancy is 6 months down the track, and clearly the cow that's carrying this clone pregnancy, she's perhaps not quite as beautiful as the donor cow, but she's special in that she's carrying this exact cow in her uterus. So where to from here? We'll continue to perfect this technology, and we'll continue to work at it until we've got it where we can apply it commercially and where it becomes a real practical tool for the cattle industry.